Hi guys, welcome to Trak Racing, and today I'm going to show you how to clean your rig. This is my TR80 Lite. I'm going to clean this today and show you how I go about doing that. So first I'll show you what we need to clean this and make it dust free. Perfect. Okay, here it is, my TR80 Lite. There are my racing boots, they're in the way. There are cables and other things I need to move before I get started. So we'll get these boots out of the way and start cleaning. You might like to use some cleaning products, but I'm not going to do that today. So away they go. You could use some water, but I'd rather not since we're cleaning around wires and so on. So away it goes. And instead we're just going to use a couple of cloths and a vacuum. So with the vacuum you need a couple of nozzles and your brush, obviously your vacuum and the hose, and you should be set for your big clean. And here is the rig. It has all the wires around it. I use a USB extension cable, my headset, my boots, they need to go. So let's make them disappear. Here's a cable, here's the shoes, there goes the headset, and also the phone holder. Now to move the seat back there to remove the wire. And we're done, ready for the clean. Now with the seat all the way back, I need to move the belts out of the way so I can vacuum the seat and give it a good clean. And for this I'm going to use the brush nozzle on the end of the vacuum hose. And all I'm going to do now is start vacuuming. I'm going to start from the top. There's the brush. So I've connected it to the end of the hose and just start brushing the top of the seat. Make sure you get every little piece of dust or dirt or whatever you may have dropped. Wouldn't be very much on the very top there. Get around the sides. Now just vacuum the front of the seat. Also the belts as well. Making sure they're clean. They can get a bit of dust in them. Not likely, but they may. So get inside those holes where the belts go through. Sometimes you need to maneuver that little nozzle around to make sure it's on the right angle so you get the job done properly. Now with that part done, we can vacuum the base of the seat. So just remove the seat padding and give that a good vacuum on the top. And also underneath, dust can gather underneath there. Drop crumbs and everything in between. Maybe you might have a snack or two. Now we'll just put that aside for the time being. And now we can vacuum under where the cushion sits on the seat. So a couple of crumbs there I just need to grab. I don't think the camera actually picked that up, but they weren't very large. Little specks of dust and so on. Give the back another clean. Now we'll just vacuum just the top of those, or the bottom of those holes there where the belts go through. And now with that done, we can put the seat cushion back where it needs to go. And that will stay there because there's a Velcro strip that helps it stay in place. Now just vacuum the inside of the seat on the side. Get all fine specks of dust off. On the top, bring the seat belts back. Around the edge of the seat. Just making sure all the dust is gone. Dust, fluff, specks of anything. Now it's time to start wiping it down with a cloth. Just a dry cloth, there's no water. It's a microfiber cloth so the dust will stick to it. Then when you're done doing all this, when it's all clean and any dust that may fall on the floor, Just give your carpet or floor a vacuum. Moving to the gear shifter bracket, just remembering there's a lot of wires and so on. So like I said, I don't want to use any water on the cloths or anything like that. If you want to use some water, just wring out the cloth really well. But you don't need any water if you can get your hands on a microfiber cloth. Just get in underneath those wires as well if you can. And something I didn't mention earlier is to grab a brush. Any sort of soft paintbrush will do. You're not going to damage the paint on this. It'll help get into those little nooks and crannies where the cloth can't go. There you go, give it a wipe. Get any dust that flies off with the brush. Done. Time to clean the G29 wheel now. You guys might have a different wheel most likely. Take pride in whatever you have, it doesn't matter, it does the job. Give it a nice clean. It's almost like wiping things behind the ears. Get that brush again. The brush will clean areas definitely where the cloth can't. Time to clean the pedal box and the pedal plate as well. Give it a good wipe down, get in between the pedals, even clean the pedals themselves. Let's grab the brush now and brush in front of the wheel and around the wires. See, I tried with the cloth, it didn't work. Oh, a little bit there, a little bit there, there we go. But the brush definitely got in those little areas where the cloth can't go. Now the gear shifter bracket's like a box, so underneath that it can hold quite a bit of dust, as you can probably see there. There you go. So I'm just going to grab the cloth and run the cloth through there, give it a wipe and clean it up. Just run it through a couple of times. Oh, the cloth is caught in the cable. We'll have to take that off. Now we'll just finish it with a brush. I'll grab that brush and give it a quick dust. There's little areas I can't get with the cloth. Should be complete now, nice and clean. Now we'll just clean the shifter bracket rest. Give it a good wipe. Now just clean the bracket on the other side as well. Oh, lost one of the covers there. Let's put it back. Sometimes they come off a little bit easy. Now it's time to clean the main frame, and I'm going to use the vacuum and a brush. That way the brush and the vacuum work together, trying to get all the dust out of the channel where the nut sits. And just continue working towards the back. And the side as well. Also remembering to clean the wheel brackets. And as you'll see, I'm using a cloth here to wipe there, and also it says Trak Racer, I should say Trak Racer. Unfortunately I was cleaning it once, I used the vacuum and the vacuum sucked up the R. Now here I'm going to clean up the support on the side there, and also the slide bar. Just use a video now to get in where the brush can't reach. And just remembering that the sliders where the seat slides up and down also have grease, so you don't want to wipe inside the slider itself. Move the seat forward and we can move over to the back. So pretty much the same deal here. Grab the vacuum, grab the brush, give it a wipe down. Being mindful of the sliders as well, with the grease inside them. And the same process is just repeated on the other side as well. Oh, there goes one of those covers again. Easily put back. Now just wipe down the back of the seat. The back of the seat, that is. There we go. Give it a nice clean. And wipe it down from any dust, any fingerprints. And not forgetting the little areas that we might not see. That can pick up dust, and it's worth just giving them a clean. And just being mindful of the wires that are there as well. Let's get right underneath that seat bracket now. So there's 2 points there and there. Underneath the seats can get quite dusty, so let's try that. See how this goes. If that doesn't work, we can always go for the hand brush or a cloth. And I've upped it for the cloth here. It's easier to get your hand in there. Much easier. Go around, do the other side as well. Get under there, give it a wipe. That'll be almost as good as new. Well, that's done now, nice and clean. And here we are with the finished product. I could say it's shiny, but it's not going to shine that much. But what do you think of that? There's no more dust. If you see any dust in there, let me know. Show me, tell me where it is, and I can I'll clean it again. Looks nice and clean now. I'm pretty happy with that. Ready to go another day. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've learned something from this video. If you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer any of your questions. This is where I keep my rig when I'm not using it, and now when I don't use it, I do this. I cover it up. That way it keeps most of the dust from falling on it. It still can get dusty though. Guys, if you've liked this video, like it, and also subscribe to my channel so you can see more of these sort of things and other racing, sim racing stuff. And don't forget to hit that notifications bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm Joe from Trak Racer Racing, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. And bye for now.